Three miners who had been trapped underground for 8 days when a mine shaft collapsed were pulled to safety this weekend. Rescuers had managed to dig a tunnel to reach the trapped miners in Shenmu County, Shaanxi Province. A total of 27 workers were in Yongxin Guozhuang coal mine when the accident happened. 24 managed to escape to safety, but the remaining 3 men were stuck. They found ventilation and a water source, and rescuers were able to pass food and drinking water to them after drilling a passageway after 6 days. The tunnel was completed early Sunday morning, and the 3 miners were finally hauled to safety. Taiwanese President Ma Ying-jeou has called for continued reconciliation with China as Taiwan marked the 60th anniversary of a key battle against communist Chinese forces. Speaking to hundreds of veterans of the 1949 Battle of Kinmen, Ma vowed to continue to improve ties with China and called for everlasting peace. Over 10,000 Chinese troops died in the Battle of Kinmen, and around 1,500 Kuomintang fighters also perished during the battle, which Ma said had proven a decisive turning point in modern China's history. He was speaking less than 2 months before representatives from both sides of the strait returned to the negotiating table for a fresh round of talks. General Xu Taiho, the vice chairman of China's Central Military Commission, is currently in the United States for a 10-day tour of the country. Xu is the highest-ranking Chinese military official to visit the US in 3 years. He's due to visit several senior US officials, including Defense Secretary Robert Gates. He will also tour military facilities, including the US Navy Academy in Annapolis and the Pacific Command in Hawaii. Xu's US visit was originally scheduled for last year, but was postponed in protest of Washington's arms sales to Taiwan. Australian Prime Minister Kevin Rudd says China's investigation of Rio Tinto employee Stern Hu on allegations of commercial espionage remains an intense issue between the countries. Rudd raised the issue with Chinese Premier Wen Jiabao in Hua Hin, Thailand, on the sidelines of a summit of 16 Asian leaders. Rudd informed reporters he had mentioned the issue to Wen, but declined to give Wen's response. China has detained Hu, an Australian citizen, and 3 Chinese Rio executives since July. Hu was formally arrested on suspicion of violating commercial secrets and taking bribes. China is Australia's second biggest trading partner, with two-way trade valued at $63 billion US. China's Ministry of Commerce says it started an anti-dumping investigation into X-ray security inspection facilities imported from the European Union. The probe is due to be completed by October next year, though it could be extended to April 2011 in special circumstances. The ministry said it received a probe application from Nuctec, China's leading inspection equipment maker, in August last year. And after looking into the case, the ministry has now decided to start the investigation. Chinese hurdler Liu Xiang delighted a sold-out sports arena on Sunday night with victory in the men's 110 hurdles finals at the 11th National Games in Jinan. In his second comeback race from injury, the 26-year-old exploded out of the starting blocks and edged ahead at the line to beat Ji Wei of the People's Liberation Army. His time of 13.34 seconds was far off his personal best of 12.88, but the 2004 Olympic champion and 2007 world champion admitted after the race he had run at a steady pace and hadn't gone his fastest. It was Liu's third consecutive national title. And those are the BON News headlines for now, but we'll be back with more news after this.